Bobby. We have this, I call her Bobby because, actually it's not important. We'll keep it to ourselves. Okay. So some of you might know this already, but for those who don't, Kev is the first person I met in college. So she was in my Math 1050 class, which was my first class ever. And I sat next to her. And we introduced each other and found out we were from the same hometown. And next day of class, she was, I went into class first. I sat down. She did not sit next to me. But then I think like the third day, I sat next to her again. I don't know if I thought you didn't want that, but I still did. And then we eventually made it back to each other and became friends with a 23-year-old female bodybuilder who bought us alcohol on the weekends, and this like ratty skater dude that asked for quiz answers all the time. Very weird. And then we went through recruitment, and we were put in the same rush group with Liv 2. On bid day, she was the first person I looked at after opening the bid card, and I just remember I looked at the bid card and I looked to my right, and Kev was literally right there. And I ran to her, and then we went home to Cayo. Okay. I also didn't have a car freshman year, so I had to ask Kev every Monday for a drive to meeting, and I felt so annoying every time I did. But I'm so glad I did, because I feel like that's where we bonded. From the countless road trips where we guess our friends' zodiac signs and whatever that meant, and accidentally getting high on our way to SIGEP formal to Vegas. I have so many hilarious memories with Kev that either includes SIGEP again, specifically going to Corner House every weekend together during the summer and staying for way too long. I don't know why we stayed that long because everyone was gone. And there was one time in the beginning of COVID where it was just Kevin and I at our house, and we didn't do anything because it was the beginning of COVID, and we started talking this weird accent. I wish that one day you guys can all hear us speak in this accent because we've mastered it. And then we would go on walks, drinking White Claws, talking about life like we're 50 years old or something. And then some other memories I have with her. Our little trip to Uncle Jen's house in Nevada was an interesting one. Our 3-day bender in Mexico for spring break. These are memories that I'll never forget. But I think the memories we've made at home, whether that's high on the kitchen floor waiting for our roommates to get their food ready so we can hurry the fuck up and watch Survivor, or laughing our asses off because of something stupid I did in the basement and screaming at each other, we're always screaming at each other, are hands down my favorite memories. I'm so grateful for Kev for all the happy memories that she's giving me, but mostly I'm grateful for what she's done for me in my lowest moments. I've cried like full-on can't breathe crying when everything was falling apart in my life. For example, our homeless situation that Kev mentioned, I had a really rough time during that, week. I don't even know how long that was. I spent my birthday with just Kevin. She bought me a Tallboy White Claw, and I just drank that for my 20th birthday alone with Kev. Because all her friends, there's a reason. All her friends and roommates seemed to simultaneously have COVID during that time. So that was depressing, but Kev made it really fun. She held me, gave me the truth that I needed to hear, and I'm so thankful to have her in my life. If you know Kev, you know that she's the most selfless, kind-hearted person ever, and she is always here for the people she loves. I think the universe has a way of bringing people together, and that is certainly the case for our friendship. I'm so excited for you to birth my child and do that other thing we talked about. If you know, you know. Thank you for being you, for accepting me for who I am, and literally being there for me during the darkest and happiest times of my life. You once said, I either feel like I'm 13 or 33 when we're together. Very true. Thanks for making my life complete with your friendship. Love you, Babs.